Hello my beautiful bolitas, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new to another baking video. So today I filmed an easy spring makeup tutorial, and this is the look I created. I did make some TikToks with this look as well, so be sure to click my links down below and follow me across all my platforms. Thank you guys so much for watching. So if you like to see how I created this beautiful look and what products and techniques I use, then just keep watching. Alright y'all, so I already did my brows and my one eye. I did make a TikTok doing so if you guys would like to check that out, definitely click my link down below. So this is a very simple look. You only need one brush essentially, and it's only 2 shades. So first up, I'm going to grab my Beaute eyeshadow amplifying base and prime my eyelid. And I'm going to grab my Profusion X Mean Girls yearbook palette. And I'm grabbing my Morphe M456 brush. It's this really small blending brush. And I'm picking up the shade Personally Victimized, and I'm going to blend that all over. You definitely have to pack this color on. It's really not as opaque and pigmented. So I just packed this in sections on my crease. Probably shouldn't have said all over because I'm like kind of going in a circle motion. Like I'm going from my inner corner, circle into my outer corner. And I'm going to start using windshield wiper and circular motions. So as you can see now, the color is starting to, you know, pick up and get more pigmented. And I really do love how this color looks. Definitely did want to do more of a springy, like easy, light type of look. Because spring is coming up. Spring is March 20th. And I'm so excited. Today it's so nice outside. After this, I'm going outside. And I'm going to my local park and I'm taking a walk on the trail. After that, I'm going to grab my Beaute Glimmer shadow. This is in the shade French Vanilla. So beautiful, and it's like a jelly type of consistency. And I'm just going to put it on my finger and just apply that on my eyelid. Also did grab my Laura Ashley little concealer brush. It's just this flat brush just to get like this shape here, but if you guys could go in with your fingers and do it, by all means, just use your fingers. I do like the finger like effect. I just can't get my finger in to make like this line here. And then I'm going to go back in and grab the lavender shade, Personally Victimized. I'm going to blend that with the lid color so it's no harsh lines and everything's all nice. So this look is very easy to achieve. It's very simple. It's just a matter of blending. I do wish the shade was more pigmented. It's just not though. Glad you could build it up and it doesn't get chalky or anything. I really do like these single shadows too, because like you could literally just apply it with your finger. You don't need any pigment primer or nothing. Like y'all saw, I didn't put anything on. And I did want to show y'all my face routine, like my spring makeup. We're gonna get into all of that. So lately I've been loving to mix these 2 primers. This is my Hard Candy Hydrating Makeup Gripping Primer. And this is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like to put this down my nose, in my chin area, and the sides of my nose. I already primed my forehead and everything, and I used the Poreless Putty over here especially. Like, so I put this in my T-zone area. Like, I'm here talking like, I put this in my T-zone. And then I like to use the Hard Candy Primer kind of everywhere else, but I also do like to overlap it. Excess on top of the Poreless Primer. And I tap that in because I want it to remain tacky, because it gets really tacky and I don't want to drag my skin. My go-to foundations are my Maybelline Superstay 30-Hour Wear Foundation and my Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation. I mix these 2 because this is too dark for me and this is too light for me. But if I mix it, I get a really great color. I usually use 1 pump of each. And I usually mix it, like I have this tool, but I don't know where it's at right now. So I'm just using the back of my brush. And then I'm just gonna like dot the excess on my face, because we don't waste product over here. And then I'm just gonna use my finger and dot it. And the foundation brush I use is my Morphe M439 brush. I really like it because it just like gets everywhere good. It's not like stabbing my face. I've definitely had brushes that feel like they're stabbing me, and I hate that. Like, I hate that feeling. It hurts. But this one, it's nice and soft. I do like these foundations because Like the Maybelline one, it can get very thick because it's like such a creamy foundation, but mixing it with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. So really quick, for my forehead area, I use my Colourpop F4 brush because it's a smaller stippling brush and it just gets right in there. This also doesn't hurt my face or anything, like it doesn't feel like it's stabbing me. Like this is good for under eye area and getting, like, you know, in the crevices that my Morphe brush won't get into. The Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation, it just adds like, it adds that lightweight hydration to it, and I really do like that. It kind of like, I want to say it dilutes it in a sense and gives it more of a liquidy type of consistency instead of a thick creamier one. So even if I wasn't like, well, I mean, I feel like I would have to mix shades because I still can't find my shade with the Maybelline one. I don't even know if they have like my perfect shade. This, like, it matches my body. Might not match my chest area because this never gets sun, but like my arms and everything, I feel like it matches really well. And then I always conceal with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I do want to try new ones though. So if you guys have any concealer recommendations, comment them down below and I will test them out. This is in the shade Medium Neutral. One thing about me, I don't know, like, I know how some people just apply like concealer sometimes, like when it's spring and summer. I've really never have done that. Like, I feel like it would be so much of a distinction. Maybe I should try that out just to see. I just always assumed that that wouldn't work for me. I feel like my products, like all of my products, usually don't feel heavy on my face neither. So it's like, people who usually do that, they're like, oh, I don't want my makeup to feel heavy, but my makeup never feels heavy. So it's like, I really haven't been compelled to do something like that because I haven't, you know, had that problem. And I apply everything like in an upwards motion just to add like that facelift type of effect. Oh, also, I've seen Michaela J Makeup, she did this TikTok where she applied blush like all the way up here and like didn't do it like in the apples of her cheeks. I'm gonna try to do that today as well. And you're gonna continue to apply cream products, because I am gonna use a cream blush, you don't put any powder on, but I need to set my inner corner. Like, I just feel so weird if I don't. So I'm only gonna keep this strictly, I said inner corner, I'm gonna strictly keep this in my under eye area and really like pack that in there. And then I might as well just get, you know, my forehead area, because I'm not applying any cream products up here. Oh, and this is my Morphe E40 brush, and I don't know if I said what I was using to set my face, but it's my Airspun translucent setting powder. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in the shade, what, I think it's Bali. It doesn't say it on here. I don't know why. Oh, actually it does. It says Bali. But it's kind of like in the word. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hidden. So this is my Luxie 512 small contouring brush. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna pick up the product. Before I apply it on my face, I'm gonna place some in the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna apply that like up here, like how Michaela J Makeup did it. And just keep it in this concentrated area. And she also blended it up here in her temples too. I definitely don't want to go crazy with this. So I'm just, this is definitely, oh man, I forgot to set my face. I usually like to do it so it doesn't lift up my existing product. Ooh, this is looking nice. I like this. I usually mix these two shades, so I'm going to use that on my Luxie 514 blush brush. I don't know if y'all know about Makeup Geek or not, but like when I first got into makeup around 2014, 2015, Makeup Geek was that girl. Like, she was that bitch. Like, everybody had Makeup Geek. Z palettes came from Makeup Geek. That's where I got my first Z palette. And it's funny because my Z palette is actually this lavender color. Lavender was my favorite color at one point. My room was lavender. That was my color. But besides the point, Makeup Geek sold those like single shadows, and that's why I bought a Z palette. And that's why I was just like, yeah, I'm really into makeup now. Like, I'm actually investing and spending money on it. I'm going to use my Ace Beaute Bronze in Paradise palette and my Morphe E4 brush. I really like this because it just gets right in there. I'm just going to apply that like right on top of my blush basically, because I want to keep everything lifted. So I'm just going to brush that up and blend that into my temples as well. But yeah, and it's crazy because I was about to use one of my Makeup Geek shadows, my single shadows. It was in Shimmer Shimmer. I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Makeup Geek. And I remember one of the it transition shades was Creme Brulee. And I have it. Like, I was on that. So it's like, it's sad to see that they're going out of business, and it's crazy because I was just looking at it and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we're going out of business. Like, not even a week later. I was gonna use it when I did my previous makeup look, my previous YouTube makeup look, the Maddie look from Euphoria, and I was just like, later that week, a couple days later, they're talking about going out of business. Like, I was so hurt. It's like I kind of forgot about it. So it's like when I searched up and they were still in business, I was like, wow, Makeup Geek is still in business. And then, like, that whole thing happened. Then for my nose, I'm still going to use my Ace Beaute Bronze in Paradise palette, but I'm using my Morphe E62 brush. I really like it because it's angled and it just gets right in there. And then I'm going to use this little Luxie sponge and grab some of my translucent setting powder, and I'm going to bake my nose area. While that's on, I'm going to apply my lash gel. This is my e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. This is $3 and I really love it. It lasts all day, guys. Your brows do not move. And I feel like when you apply, you know, your face and everything, the powders and all that tend to, like, dull out your brows, and this just brings it back to life. Really don't leave that on for long, so I'm just going to go ahead and brush this away. I usually use a fluffy brush, but I didn't grab one, so I'm just using my setting powder brush. So I'm just going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and set my makeup. And then before that dries, I'm going to use my Beauty Bakerie Milk and Honey Highlighter Palette and use my Morphe M501 brush. And I want to pick up this highlighting shade right here. It's called Spoiler Alert. I really like this effect. I really think it does give that really nice facelifted effect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put them on and all that good stuff, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and did my lashes. I also did apply white eyeliner in my waterline. Now I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush, and I'm going to apply Personally Victimized in my lower lash line. I'm going to keep this very light, and I don't want to build it too much. I don't want it to be too dramatic, but I just want a little pop in there. I'm going to grab my Pure P90 brush and the Ace Beaute Single Shadow and apply that in my inner corner. I really love how this looks, and it really was not that difficult. It's so cute. And then I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. Alright, y'all, so this is the completed look, and I really do love how it came out. I did use my NYX lip liner pencil in the shade Nude Truffle. Then I used concealer to blend that out, and y'all, that has been my thing lately, and I love how it comes out. And then I just applied a clear gloss on top, and I feel like it's the most natural shade. Like, I really do love how that looks. And this is such a nice, simple spring type of look. And it was very, very simple to achieve. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was like a spring, it was like spring glam. Like, not spring glam. This was like my spring glam routine. The products I use and a nice little spring eyeshadow look. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next. And I would really appreciate it if you share with a friend. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really do appreciate it, and I love you guys so much. And with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great week, staying safe, keeping happy, healthy, and positive, and having good vibes only. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. So first up, I'm going to grab my, and then I'm going to grab my Pro. So when that's on, I grab my e.l.f. Clear Brow Lash. Guys, I can't find my setting spray.